Whoops. So unfortunately, to get all the hallowed stuff, I'm going to have to basically grind the mechanical bosses, which isn't really ideal viewing. I mean, I'll fight Skeletron again, like, off-screen. But, just having a weapon upgrade is going to be a big deal. The defense... You know, it'll be good to have better defense, but that's not going to be top priority, because the faster I can kill that guy, the better. Okay, about 2,000 more feet to the east, and we'll finally be at the dungeon. Oh, a gnome! Cool, I have another garden gnome. Awesome. Yep, there she is. Okay, so conveyor belts. There's the contaminator. Okay. Three entire platinum. Oh, wow. That's going to take some effort. I can't actually pull that off right now. Okay, so this should no longer be valid housing. Great. So we'll assign her here. I'll just have to find... Oh, we do have a spot for her. Good. So what can I do with these souls that I found? Where's, I mean, none of them are particularly Dark Souls, but anyway. Soul of Fright in a bottle. I don't know why... Ooh. Fright, Might, and Sight. Okay, so... Fright, Might, and Sight. Okay. Naughty present? So, okay, I don't know where I would get ectoplasm. I think that's hard mode dungeon. What do I do with a Soul of Fright in a bottle? My curiosity is piqued. I'm gonna go ahead and make one of those just to see what it does. I mean, the answer is almost certainly nothing good. But, oh, that's interesting. Do I seriously not have any bottles? Huh. Doesn't seem to have any effect. Interesting. Doesn't do a dang thing. Well, that's too bad. Okay, Excalibur. Fingers crossed that you're actually awesome. Oh, well, I made a weak version. I'm not thrilled about that, and... Oh, it does look cool, though. That is an important feature. Okay, so we need money, and I have been sitting on Demonite that I have no use for at this late stage. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this Demonite ore into a bunch of bars, and then I'm going to go ahead and sell all of them. There. Enjoy. Okay, so now I have a whole bunch of money. So I can pick up a Clemtaminator. But first I need to reforge Excalibur. Because it absolutely should not be a weak item. Ideally, we want Godly. Where's the Goblin? Oh, there he is. Murderous? Sounds good. Ooh. I might stop there. I think that might be a keeper. It's all sparkly, too. I can't resist a cool visual effect with my items. I am ultimately a sucker that way. Oh, and I got more greater healing potions out of the deal. Sweet. Oh, another goblin banner. Alright, we'll just stash the hallowed bars in here. Ooh. So yeah, that's showing 502 DPS. You know what? I wasn't gonna do this. Well, let's go pick a fight. Look at this shiny little... Man, they did not have that effect last time I played through this. That is actually new, and I kind of love it. Oops. So here I was, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not going to fight this again. Then I get Excalibur, I'm like, okay, I'll take him on again just because I have a cool new toy to do it with. Oh. Oops. Shit! I screwed that up. Okay, well, I still have nifty thingies I can use for such fights. I mean, this is just nifty. I guess I can check on my reserves of cash and see if I can start doing things like cleansing the corruption. I mean, the contaminator is the only way to... Oh, that's fine. Lurking is valid. Okay, so let's check on the box here. Okay, so we can buy a contaminator and even some ammo for it, although it will be very expensive. And we'll use the ammo box buff to reduce the amount consumed. So let's head over to the corruption over this way. Whoops. Let's put my boots back on. Oh, a shark. Did it drop a fin? Rats. Shark fins are part of what I need if I want to make a, I need shark fins if I want to start making the mega shark instead of the mini. So unfortunately, this is something only I can see, but my boyfriend just sent a picture of him holding his cat, who is named Spoopy, which is a great name for a little void cat. So we're making the world less corrupt, but I have never actually gotten the world down to 0% corruption. Somebody with a lot more patience than myself would have to do that. Not only is it a matter of patience, you have to have a ton of funding to do it. So let's see. Yeah, so the ammo box makes it so that 1 in 5 shots doesn't consume ammo, which is pretty good. And yeah, we can unhallow the hallow a bit, which is fine at the surface. It's the depths that are really interesting because they have the crystals. Ooh, a pixie. Excellent. Okay. How long have I been at this today? 2.5 hours? That's not bad. Now, if I remember correctly, you can also... Oh, no, you can't change the jungle. Never mind. So the kind of dye you can buy from the steampunker depends on the environment that their house is in. So if I built a corruption house, they could make a... I would be able to purchase corruption dye from them, which I don't know why you would want that, but it's an option. So when night falls, I may take another crack at Skeletron Prime, because, you know, I'm not even sure I buffed for him. Oh, I do still have water candles. Okay. So, the water candles that you find throughout the dungeon increase spawn rates. And what I'm going to try to do is use them over in the ocean to try and increase the spawn rates of sharks. Because I need shark fins. Granted, I don't have Souls of Might yet. To make a, to make the actual mini shark, or mega shark, but the fin is one of the components. So what we'll do here is I left my wood at home because I'm seriously losing my mind. Okay, you know what? I bet I can find some wood literally right here. Whoops, that's not... Oh, my chainsaw is at home, too. Well, this is just embarrassing. Well, fine. Let me just check raw materials. Well, that's interesting. So put the contaminator and its dye here in the safe. I'll come back with those another time. Oh, that's right. I had a special box I set everything aside in before I went to fight. What's his nuts? Here we go. There's a whole ton of wood. There's a chainsaw. There's all my bombs. And some vines. Okay. Well, let's head back over to the other side and try this again. I need gills potions. And iron skin potions. Uh-oh. I think I may have to resort to mining for a little bit just to get enough lead so I can make iron skin. Well, well, well. Yeah, I didn't plan ahead there. So I'll take that with me. And some gills potions. Okay, another trip to the ocean. And basically, I'm going to put a big platform over the ocean, and I'll use some candles to increase the spawn rate and hopefully get some sharks to appear. And that'll be one of the components I need for basically a better minigun. What does that do? Can be flown on windy days. Okay. I love it. There's no use for such a thing, but I fucking love it. It feels like Delirium from Sandman. She always had a fish following her around on a string up in the air. Ooh, pixie. Time to die. There we go. Not clear on why this water is still purple, but... Can't believe I forgot to do that. Oh well. Well, hopefully I can get things done quickly at this far end of the map so I can at least see what the traveling merchant has to offer. It's usually kind of hit and miss, but it's always good to check. We should be almost there. 7,500 feet west. Oh, there we go. There's the ocean. So now we... Oh, wow. Hold on. I have a bunch of crap here. Oh, I'll hold on to the seeds anyway. Okay, let's make... That should be plenty. And we'll just set these down. Once we're a full screen in, I'll drop the first candle, and that should... And then once I'm out of range of that candle, I'll drop the second one. And then I'll use some vines so I can go down and escape the ocean easily. Okay, water candle. There we go. There we go. I seem to be getting a lot of random slimes here. That's odd. Okay. Where is the second... There we go. Maybe I should put this one a little further in. Really, these guys.